Welcome to In Dialogue. This is one of the most awaited segments of Salam India, and many in the community look forward to it. The founder and the director and the host of In Dialogue is Sir Bharat Bhargava. Mr. Bhargava recently returned from his long trip to India. Funny, he didn't forget us and the studios. What does he have in store for us today? Well, he's going to give us that juicy information on the Indian Americans. Let's see.
Namaskar, I'm Bharat Bhargava. Welcome to In Dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm seeking your advice on a project I'm undertaking. It is my sincere hope that the project that I'm about to describe to you would be of some minuscule value to our community, maybe even to our country of adoption, country of ancestry, and far beyond. I come to you because I believe you can make a valuable contribution toward the success of this project. Let me elaborate. As you and I know, the Indian community, and for that matter the entire South Asian community, has found USA to be emotionally and intellectually a highly hospitable home away from home. We have benefited from the excellent blending of two things: the depth of culture and height of dedication that the community offers, with the epitome of competence and character that America and the American people offer. This virtuous confluence has allowed Indian Americans to fulfill their personal dreams while also serving the nation. For that matter, serving the world as a microcosm of the nation. I've had the opportunity here and there to be involved in civic, political, cultural, government, and private sector settings, and have been heartened to watch at close quarters the blossoming of the community over the last 49 years so far. I'm not telling you anything new, but I don't mind rejoicing with you the fact that the Indian Americans have earned a respectable place in all facets of this society, be it business, government, science, medicine, technology, space, art, academics, literature, and I can sense you're helping me build upon this list already. So let me come to my main topic. Thrilled at the past and excited about the future possibilities, I'm pleased to inform you that I have commenced writing a book entitled The Indian American: Last 50 Years and Looking Ahead. The book is envisioned to be divided in three segments. The first segment is expected to be a substantive and analytical chronicle of the stage of growth and achievements of the Indian American community over the last 5 decades. You would agree the timing to inventory where we stand now is just right. The community has gotten settled down, its pattern is clear, and its progression is predictable. We have the right amount of data now to draw conclusions about what has transpired and how and why. In the second segment of the book, I hope to describe the composite profile of the Indian American as a professional, entrepreneur, human being, citizen, and a family member. I am witnessing the Indian American busy carrying out her or his professional tasks with loyalty and dedication while also raising the family. He or she has no other agenda. Over the years, I have personally heard from senators and congressmen that the Indian Americans organize elaborate events, even fundraisers for them, but are satisfied with the photo ops, pretty much never asking for anything. Initially, I too wondered about it, but in retrospect, frankly, I have been happy about it. I'm proud that Indian Americans remain engaged with civic processes, but are content with, even enthusiastic about their situation. That must not change. However, understanding further what makes us tick from our own point of view and the point of view of others can help us determine our full potential. In the third and final segment of the book, I hope to start crystallizing the exciting roles the community can get inspired to play in the future. I don't expect the segment to be a mere extrapolation of the trend line, but represent aspiration for what is possible. You know, whether America wants it or not, it remains at the center stage of the world affairs. While the resources needed or the American appetite for it may have come down, the need and value of America's continued engagement may not abate anytime soon and may actually grow even further. The level of global interdependence in all spheres today has no doubt resulted in unprecedented opportunities for the humanity, but is also unleashing unpredictable side effects, not all of which are desirable. The world is not finding itself to be a tranquil place. America will need greater preparedness itself and robust strategic partnerships to help steer the world order in the right direction. India, with its size and many other attributes, can be one such excellent partner, and the Indian Americans may have a constructive role to play in this area. I rush to say that such a role can never be in favor of some parochial interests of ours or, God forbid, against anybody. A lot of that stuff is going on in the world without even trying. The need is actually the opposite. We need to break down the old, dilapidated, dingy barriers and cages human groupings are trapped in. The causes Indian Americans can support should impinge on vital American, Indian, and world concerns and opportunities. Enhancing the ability of our future generations to reap the fruits offered by the environment, understanding and fostering the bliss world peace can offer, striving for health and prosperity around the globe, honoring the nature's miraculous gift in making us bigender beings, and enriching our lives to ever higher extents with advancements in science, technology, and space exploration are some such areas. I know I have given long descriptions. I could have used shorter terms, environment, science, technology, and so on. But you know, I figured imagining rasmalai's gulab, cum elaichi, cum kesar fragrance, its delicate sweetness, and its tender, creamy texture are more mouth-watering than just coming out and saying rasmalai. This, I submit, is a serious reason. We really have to be able to visualize and internalize what a wonderful we have the potential of living in, and even more exhilarating, having our children and grandchildren live in if we make up our minds to do so. By the way, I'm not advancing high visibility or high level roles for Indian Americans. I am, however, envisioning roles in which high value added areas are deliberately pursued. I also hope for mobilization and involvement of larger percentage of our people. I have always been impressed and touched by the dedication of the vast numbers of parents involved in language-based organizations doing an amazing job of preserving our rich cultural values by inculcating them among our younger generations. There are also many other pockets of organized activities in various honorable causes, but there is insufficiency in the inclusiveness. Recently, I attended a significant civic event right here in Washington area. I was most impressed seeing a large number of community leaders with whom I had had the opportunity to work since the early 1980s, if not before, who are still involved with dedication, energy, and enthusiasm. That's laudable. But it would be wonderful to see younger people also involved. Just so you know, at my age, men, women from their 20s to 50s are younger people for me. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I have simply presented a concept here. I don't have the answers. Given the gravity and the potential significance of the project that I'm undertaking, I plan to confer with a wide range of Indian Americans, Indians, US and Indian officials for obtaining factual information and, more importantly, their assessments and views. I plan to draw upon these valuable sources of knowledge and wisdom to determine what causes can potentially the community can be deployed toward I also intend to speak to the non-Indian American employers, employees, peers, neighbors, and others who may have experience with Indian Americans. My purpose of giving you this background is to seek your valuable input at this early stage of the project with respect to the subject matters to be covered, the process for acquiring the best information and insights. I would even love to enlist the support of those of you interested in this subject matter. I would most welcome hearing from you on my ideas, any ideas you might have at Bharat Bhargava at indialogue.net or bharatbhargav@aol.com. You may also visit www.indialogue.net. Thanks and have a wonderful day.